The government has been called upon by major multi-million and trillion-dollar companies to take down every video money-making opportunity online. And they have already started with the takedown of TikTok. I've been telling you for years these evil entities are not playing any games. Several prominent politicians have mysteriously become millionaires thanks to these companies that need them to do their bidding. Why else would the government have any interest in a platform like TikTok? The days of paid content creation will soon be over. You'd better go get a job before the immigrants take every position available.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let me tell you something, man. There are about to be a lot of people that's going to be going through the 5 stages of grief. And don't be surprised if a lot of these people, a large percentage, start jumping off bridges. I'm telling you, it's coming. I've been warning people for a long time. I've been trying my best to warn people for a long time, even before it got to this point. Go and get you a job, a career. Make sure that you have job security and have that job be able to take care of you and your family, because you're going to need that. This TikTok money, AdSense money, I told you it wasn't going to last. I told you it was coming to an end. Now you got the government involved. And you know why the government gives a fuck about TikTok or any platform on the internet? Because of the money-making opportunity. They're not going to tell you this. They're not going to come out and say, listen, we want to shut it down because we want you to work these low-level minimum wage jobs. Because these companies pay us millions of dollars so we can be millionaires, so they can call on us so that we can do their bidding. Because that's what it is. That's the bottom line. These companies, they're not playing anymore. They want you to work their low-level minimum wage jobs, and that's what you're going to do. They're going to force you into a corner where you have no other alternative except to live on the streets. So it's either you work for these companies or you live on the streets. And I'm going to tell you about that. After the election, they're going to clean the streets up, man. And it might happen before the election to look good so some of them can get voted in. But either way, these tents on the street is going to get cleaned up. Kensington Avenue, Pennsylvania, that's going to get cleaned up. I can guarantee you. All they doing is just waiting for something. See, people don't understand. They keep asking themselves and each other these same questions. Why are they allowing that? They know what's going on. All they do is buying time because they waiting on something. And as soon as that something is achieved, guess what? They going to send the National Guard in to assist the police, and they going to clean house. You understand? It ain't going to be no more tents on the side of the damn road in front of businesses and all that bullshit. That will be a no-no. You won't be able to sleep in the park in tents. That will be a no-no. You won't be able to do drugs openly. That will be a no-no. Watch and learn, man. I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about. I've received the information. But let me get back to this money-making opportunity that everybody wants to be a part of. You have millions of people that's doing this now. And you don't think that it's coming to an end? You got too many people that's a part of this that don't want to work these jobs, these low-level minimum wage jobs that's preventing these companies from continuing to be billion-dollar and trillion-dollar companies. How do you think they achieved billions of dollars and trillions of dollars? By paying you the least amount of money that they could, by not giving you enough benefits, by not giving you anything, slave driving you. That's how they achieved that. And now you got the nerve to not want to work their jobs and you trying to have an alternative? Oh no, they're going to get rid of these alternatives. And as I said, see, certain politicians are millionaires, right? Now, how did they become millionaires? Any job title that works for the government makes under $200,000 a year. So how the fuck are they millionaires? I'll tell you how they are millionaires. Because they receive money from these major multi-billion-dollar and trillion-dollar companies. In exchange, so when they need them, as in a time like this, to call upon them and say, listen, look, we need to eliminate that TikTok money. We need to eliminate Google AdSense. And that's exactly what they're doing. That's why the government is going so hard and heavy after TikTok. It's coming to an end, ladies and gentlemen. I've been trying to tell people this over and over and over again, but nobody really wants to listen because they don't want to believe that an easy money-making opportunity will come to an end. First of all, you got too many people that's a part of it, man. They see what's going on. They understand what's going on. They're not blind to that. And it's interrupting their money. And that's a no-no for them. You're going to work their jobs one way or the other. If not, you're going to be on the street and you'll just simply die. They got facilities that they are building right now that they are going to house the homeless in and these drug addicts in. And they're going to clean them up. They're going to make them work. The only alternative is if you're buck, you're going to jail. That's it. You're going to jail. They're not playing no more, man. They're going to clean these streets up. As a matter of fact, what I heard is they're going to have signs that they're going to post up saying, you know, no, something to the degree of no camping out, no sleeping here. And it'll be a fine attached to it. That's what they're going to do, man. I know this for a fact now. This is nothing that I'm making up. This is nothing that I'm just trying to reach in the atmosphere and grab to tell you as speculation or my opinion. This is fact, ladies and gentlemen. This is fact. See, this channel is the truth channel. You understand what I'm saying? See, I don't monetize and I don't beg for fucking cash apps, you see. I just give people the truth because people need to know the truth so they can obtain the truth, accept the truth, so they can adjust and get ready for what's coming and be prepared for it. That's why I do it, man. The government isn't playing anymore, man. It's all about money at the end of the day. And when you start interrupting their money, they respond aggressively. So you better get your shit in order. You better get your gear in order. Because I'm telling you, if you don't have a job, now, the temporary fix while they're trying to take down TikTok and Google AdSense, the temporary fix was to spend millions of dollars to get the immigrants over here to work the jobs that you won't work. Now, this is a temporary fix because they have a temporary visa, work visa. Now, after the election, I can guarantee you what they're going to do with these immigrants. They're going to fast track their citizenship. And once that happens, ladies and gentlemen, listen to me good. Once they fast track their citizenships within months, that's game over. It won't be no jobs available nowhere. You won't find a job cleaning toilets. I can guarantee you that. That's why you need to get a job now. Fuck making money online with AdSense and TikTok. That shit is coming to an end, man. That's just coming to an end. You already knew it. It was too easy, man. It was too easy. People making way too much money for nothing. And you thought that shit was going to last? You really did? You thought that shit was going to last? Black people, you already know what's up, man. Anytime that we find out about a money-making opportunity, because we always the last ones to really start to gravitate toward it, the last ones to find out how to do it. Once you start to be a part of it, enough of us, what happens? It comes to an end. It comes to an end. And there's way too many black people that's making money from TikTok, and they certainly don't like that bullshit. And it's coming to an end. So you might as well suck it up, get you a job, and prepare to weather the storm, because the storm is almost here. I can guarantee it. And it's going to be a doozy. I'm trying to warn you, man. I'm trying to warn you. Once they fast track the citizenships of all these immigrants, it's going to make you angry, because you won't be able to find a job at McDonald's. They're going to have all these jobs all sewn up. Help wanted signs is already coming down now, slowly but surely. If you don't Man, I'm telling you, you better listen to this and you better listen well and you better start putting in some applications today. Today. You better have this on your mind, and yes, you better worry about it if you don't have a job, because I'm telling you, hard times is coming. Hard times is coming, man. I'm trying to tell you, if you haven't prepared a way for yourself, you're going to be in trouble. You're going to be dead and stinking in the water, ready to be fucking flushed. I'm trying to tell you something good here, man. I really, really am. The government, I mean, really think about this. Why would the government give a fuck about TikTok? Now, some people have been doing videos saying, oh, they want to remove the truth. Man, let me tell you about that, man. If even half of this bullshit was the truth on the internet, they would have removed every platform that exists that was capable of communication. They would have already blocked it. They would have already removed it. So I don't want to hear that bullshit. TikTok is not the first fucking platform to offer so-called truth, okay? YouTube has millions of videos that's so-called truth. So don't give me that bullshit. You know why they shutting that shit down. And they upset because they realize that it's going to take place. Oh, they bucking and they trying to band together and write petitions and this, but man, that shit ain't gonna fly, man. This is bigger than a petition. This is bigger than what you can even handle. The decision has already been made. It's just a matter of time. It's coming down. Unless the owners of TikTok make a deal. They make a deal like this right here and say, listen, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll allow you to have the platform, but you're going to have to remove the money-making opportunity. If they agree, they'll come up with some old bullshit reason why they can't continue it. But you're going to know exactly who is behind it and who forced their hand. And it'll still come to an end, ladies and gentlemen. Because the attack is on the money-making opportunity itself, not the platform. You have to be smart enough to realize this, ladies and gentlemen. You have to be smart enough to realize this. I mean, get with the program, man. You got all these lazy individuals that don't want to work a job. I don't understand it, man. I really don't. You would rather sleep on somebody's fucking couch. You would rather sleep in somebody's basement, on the floor somewhere, man. You don't have your own bathroom. You don't have your own car. You don't have your own place. You have to, man, what the fuck? Come on, bruh. And you can live like that every day and be happy with that? That's not gonna fly, man. After a while, even your closest relative is going to get tired of you and sick of you taking up space and not doing what you should do for yourself. You are grown individuals, ladies and gentlemen. You shouldn't be sleeping on somebody's couch, man. You shouldn't be using somebody. You should be working, taking care of yourself. That should be a given. Even if nobody taught you, even if your sorry-ass mother and your sorry-ass father never did it. You know how to do it. That's fucking common sense. Go to work, take care of yourself, pay bills. That's fucking common sense. But you're lazy. You don't want to work. And I'm telling you, hard times is coming for you. When you really need a job, those immigrants going to have your job. They're going to fast track their citizenship, and that's going to be it. Then you're going to be protesting out there, homeless, looking dirty and fucking dingy and looking stupid. All the while on your mind saying to yourself, I should have listened. I should have gotten a job. But I was too fucking lazy to do it. I thought I could be a fucking content creator and make enough money and just lay back and just be lazy and smoke weed all day and do drugs all day, play spades at night with the fucking neighbors. Man, listen, let me tell you, all that shit's coming to an end. All that shit is coming to an end. Your closest relatives, your friends, they gonna kick your ass out. And it's gonna start this summer. As a matter of fact, I heard it's already in process now. People are fed up They are tired. They are no longer wanting to put up with the bullshit. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them, man. Grown men and grown women. There's nothing wrong with you. You can go to work, but you choose not to work. You choose not to work. And what gets me is these same people try to give people advice. What? You need to give yourself that advice. Don't be giving advice to people and you ain't got no fucking job. You on fucking welfare. You are a welfare recipient. 3 kids by 3 different baby daddies. And you trying to give people advice. I can call out so many names, man, but I'm not. I'm not. Thousands of YouTubers that's just like what I described. And half of them, more than half, are women. Kids everywhere, man. You got this one YouTuber. She lives with her sister. Her sister got 3 kids by 3 different daddies. She got kicked out of the taxpayer paid apartment program, welfare, you know. And I don't know what she did to fuck that up, but she fucked up for life, nationwide. So she had to move in with her sister. Her sister got 3 kids by 3 different baby daddies, and then she does too. So now it's 6 kids in a 2-bedroom house and 2 adults with 1 bathroom. Good God Almighty. Man, I just, and that's what they want for themselves. They don't want anything further than that. Just so that they have a roof over their head. That's all they're worried about. Even though it's fucking massively crowded, uncomfortable. Where the hell does the kid sleep at, man? In a 2-bedroom apartment. Where does the kids sleep at, bro? And I'm pretty sure that if her sister's landlord knew anything about this, she would get kicked out. She would violate the terms and the guidelines of her lease, and she would be terminated. But they always break the rules. They always break the laws because of their selfish reasons, because they don't want to abide by the rules, guidelines, and regulations. They don't want to go to work. Her sister doesn't work. I'm pretty sure they both get food stamps because they got 3 kids. Fathers are not in their life. And the cycle continues. See, that's what a generational curse is, by the way. Because the kids, they'll grow up and they'll do the same thing. And so on and so on and so on. And it's hard to break that chain, man. Without somebody being determined, saying, you know what? I'm not going to have an outcome like my siblings or like my father or mother. I'm not going to do it. This is going to be a lesson and some determination for myself to not do what I have grew up in. It's hard for them to do that, man, because once they get used to that, they feel like that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to work the system. That's why these girls are getting pregnant before they turn 18. 2 babies before they turn 18. And they go right into the program, man. You're born in the program and they'll die in the program. Jesus. If that ain't sad, I don't know what is, man. And they are satisfied with this. But I'm here to tell you, all that's about to change. The rules will be tightened up. New laws will be set in place. New regulations. And you're not going to work the system like you've been working it. It's going to work you. It's going to be mandatory to have a job when you own the program. You ain't going to be laying around playing spades, getting drunk and smoking weed and having a nigga in your house every other day. Oh, hell no. No. They're going to be watching you. They're going to have undercover watching you. You fuck up, they're going to ban you from the program and terminate you from the program nationwide. That means you can't go to the next state over thinking you're going to be slick and, you'll start all over again in the welfare system. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's going to follow you. It's going to follow you like your criminal record follows you. That's what they working on right now. And if you don't believe me, okay, you just hold on. You just hold on. I don't have to make anything up. All this information comes from people that actually either have worked for these programs or no longer work for these programs, but did. So, listen, let me tell you something, man. They're going to change and revamp all these programs. And like I said, it's going to be mandatory that these women work in order to stay on the program. They're going to take your whole check. Not to spend the money and keep the money, but to save the money for you, because this is supposed to be a stepping stone for you to get to the next level. That money is going to be saved for you. So when you are ready, you will have a first down payment on a house or an apartment so that you can start life on your own without the assistance of welfare and the government. Because this is supposed to be transitional, not a person to stay in the program once they enter the program and never leave, turn old in the program. Nah, come on, man. That's why you got a long waiting list of people that actually need it, that would use it as a stepping stone. They can't access it because of your fucking lazy ass. But that's about to come to an end, I'm telling you. And a lot of you don't even like the sound of it, so I already know that you ain't gonna like it when it sets in place. You're going to be mad as hell. You're going to be complaining and, oh, my back. And see, I got something wrong with me. And, I got sciatica, man. I can't work. I got this and that. Nah, they ain't going to give a fuck about that shit. Then they'll tell you, okay, well, we're going to terminate you from the program. You can go to the fucking shelter. But your kids, they won't go to no shelter. Oh, no. That's going to be a no-no. The kids going to the system. They're going to foster care. Because they will no longer allow kids to stay in these shelters or on the street. So if you can't take care of them and you aren't in the program, you don't have a place to stay and your kids is destitute, that's what's going to happen. They're going to take your kids. They ain't going to worry about you. You'll just be homeless on the street or in the shelters. Whatever you do, you won't be a problem for them anymore. I'm telling you, that's what it's coming to now. And I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I wish it could start right now, instantly. I wish I could snap my hands and start right now. There's too many of you lazy, fucking slutty ass, good for nothing niggas that won't work in a fucking pie factory, that won't even work a fucking simple job. It's time for you to start doing something now. It's time for you to get up on your fucking feet and start taking care of yourself. Because the government is no longer wanting to do that for you. And I don't fucking blame them, man. I don't blame them. This easy street shit is coming to an end. Google AdSense coming to an end. Making money on TikTok coming to an end. Too many people is involved in it. What did you expect? What did you expect to happen, ladies and gentlemen? Who do you think you are, huh? That you don't have to go to work every day. That you don't have to sweat. That you don't have to fucking suffer. You ain't no better than anybody else. You got to take the same road that everybody else take. There are no alternative roads. All that shit is coming to an end, and I can't wait. I simply just can't wait. You can be mad at me all you want to. You can be mad at the government all you want to. But who you need to be mad at is yourself.